Hi everyone, welcome back to another brand new episode of the Pawspectives Petcast. My name is Yen Teng and I'm the host for this podcast. And today, due to popular demand, we are excited to have two amazing pet parents to share more about what it's like being pet parents. Because, for me as pet parent, I feel like I have to make a lot of decisions for my pet, and I often find myself wondering, am I making the right decision? So I want to have like a real talk series with pet parents, and I have like a number of questions that I've been wanting to discuss with other pet parents. So is that okay?
Yes.
Now, before we get started, maybe let's do a quick introduction. For those of you who may not watch our previous episode, can you please introduce yourself and your dog? Maybe start with Mike first.
It's me again. So I'm Mike here. So basically, I have Sunny, a 5 years old adopted golden retriever, and later we will definitely talk about more about her health because she has an amazing transformation for over a year. Yeah, so that's her story.
Okay, hi Sunny. Thanks for being here as well. By the way, for those of you who are listening in, feel free to tune into our YouTube or Spotify video and you can see our favorite captain and Sunny who are here with us today. Dom, over to you.
Yeah. Hi, Yen Teng, and thank you for having us again. I'm Dom, and I have a 4.5 years old border collie, Captain.
And you have captain since
Puppy. Yes. Yeah. So he's my dance partner as well.
Yes, for those of you who did not watch the previous episode, they are actually very into dog sports, specifically dancing with dog. So please watch the previous episode if you haven't already. So now, as pet parents, right, we have so many decisions that we have to make for them. And I often find myself like sometimes actually scared to make certain decisions because we are responsible for them, for their health. So I want to start with health first, okay? How often do you bring your dog for a medical check?
For me, it's yearly check.
Every year.
Yes. And also because when Captain was after 2 years old, since he was 2 years old, I was at 1.5 years old. I want to make sure that he's fit to the dog sports that we wanted to do. So we actually do X-ray checks for him to fit that his structures and all is good and fit for whatever his dog sports he's going to do. So yeah, and also he's 4.5 years old now. He's doing blood tests every year, and he did another X-ray again this year to see whether his structural development or after 1 year plus of dog sports any effects. Yeah. So that's for us now.
My side, okay, I give two. One is official and unofficial.
What do you mean?
Okay, official means that we also do yearly checkup,
Yes.
but unofficially we visit vet almost every month
Why?
because of her condition.
Okay.
She was once a 43-kilogram golden retriever.
Oh my
And
gosh.
today she's a 27 kg. But as soon as she slimmed down,
Yeah.
things happening around her body, HD, arthritis, malignant tumor, trachea issues, GI issues, all, and then sometimes a bit of skin issues also.
So wait, all of this come about when she starts losing weight.
Yes, the effect comes out start after that.
Okay.
So that's why unofficially we had to visit our favorite vet every single month.
To do
Just to maintenance, to regular checkup only. Sometimes the cost sometimes incur higher, sometimes just only regular checkup fee, that's all. Yeah. So she is a very expensive adopted.
I mean, 4.5 and 5 years old, right? So in the past maybe few years, have you made any adjustments to their routine or care as they age?
Yes, definitely yes.
Definitely yes.
For Captain, from puppy, he's on kibbles, and then I changed to kibbles with cooked food, and then cooked food, purely cooked food, and now he's on raw diets that I prepared. Yeah.
So now he's on raw
Yes,
diet
once a day, and one day will be fasting day in a week.
Once a week he fasts.
Yes.
Okay, wait, we need to talk about fasting
And no food.
But so now he's on raw food. That's the kind of adjustment that you make.
Yes.
How old did you make that adjustment to raw food?
When he's around 1.5 years old, yeah, he's purely on raw food.
Until now.
Yeah.
Answer date. Okay. What about Sunny?
Sunny first adopted her, she was on kibble and then with all the cooked food. And then now transitioning to purely 95% cooked food and 5% are kibble just to maintain her weight. Yes. And she has a very sensitive intestine. So basically, any changes of the food,
Right.
she will have diarrhea.
Oh.
Yeah. That's her stomach right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to open up this conversation to all pet parents because there are so many options available out there today, right? Like there's raw, I mean, we talked about raw, cooked, kibble, but then there's like all these like slow bake lah, and then like, I don't know, there's like a million other options that are available. And I think sometimes it can get very overwhelming on like what to choose for your pet, right? So just want to like take this opportunity to learn from each other and no judging on like what we feed our dogs with as long as it works for them, right? Okay, you talk about fasting just now. Can you
Yeah.
tell us about what this is? Fasting for dogs?
Fasting for okay, I see the changes. Okay, I'm not a professional on talking about this topic,
Yeah.
but I see the changes. Captain, his digestion is better
Yeah.
after he start fasting. I still remember the first time I fast Captain, the next day his poop with mucus, covered with mucus.
Whoa, sorry,
Yeah.
why?
So I think it's because
Detox.
Yes. Yeah. So like human, we do fasting as well, like 16/8,
Yeah,
intermittent fasting.
yeah.
A similar concept. Yeah. So it's actually to restart their organs, digestive system, everything.
Wow, so once a week,
Yeah.
Captain would be on a fast.
Yes.
And then when you break fast, raw food once a day, like you continue with what you
Like normal.
like normal.
Yeah.
I see. What about for Sunny?
Sunny also did fasting, but
Okay.
for detox is one of the purpose, but
Yeah.
her main purpose is to maintain her weight because of her HD or heat dysplasia issue.
What has heat dysplasia got to do with fasting?
Okay, heat dysplasia has 4 different stages, 1 being the lowest, 4 being the highest. She's on stage 3. So by right, she should go for surgery, but we do not want to go through that. So the only option below her ideal weight, and it has to be maintained.
So she needs to lose weight in order to not put so much pressure.
Correct, on her both of her hips.
I
So that's why, in order to do that, we
see.
tested before. If we feed her every single day with the same portion or adjusted, her weight will go up high. So one day has to be fasting to maintain it. That way it works.
How do y'all feel when y'all first put them on fasting? Because I'm just imagining my daughter. I just feel like I cannot handle it. I don't know how do y'all deal with that?
I think the first time is hard.
It's the
Like
hardest.
no food, especially when you're eating in front of your dog.
Yeah.
You keep on being-
But just think health go first. It's good for them.
When you say fasting, it's just mainly food, right? What about water?
Yeah, can drink
Yeah,
water.
can-
Okay, so it's just food fasting
Yes.
for one day. Good health. Okay, I mean, guys, we should always do our own research as well. We're not here to provide any medical advice, but sharing what has worked for Captain and Sunny here.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another burning question that actually a lot of pet parents have asked me as well. How do you prevent things like heartworms, flea, and tick? Because the ones that I always hear, the solution that I always hear that's very popular is heartguard and like frontline. But I also hear that it's very toxic. So how do you handle that for Captain and Sunny?
This is very
Do you use heartguard and frontline?
I do. Sunny
Okay,
does. So
yeah.
I think I can go first. We guess
Yes,
I
go
can
first.
so okay, so
yes.
Sunny is using both neck guard and heart guard, basically. Two of them, okay? So of course there's one product that I think most of us heard before is Spectra. Nexa Spectra. So Nexa Spectra is actually both with heart guard plus neck guard together.
Correct.
Okay. So normally because of our climate, okay, a lot of mosquitoes, right?
Yes.
Heart guard is mandatory. It's mandatory, had to be taken every single month. But neck guard is some owners doesn't believe it, some of them, but because some of them feed raw, it's best to feed neck guard parasites to avoid it. So this one usually we fed, according to my vet, she explained to me now they only need to take it once every 2 months.
I see.
Yes. So basically, because if you took every 1 month, basically you're overdosing them.
Yeah.
It's toxic to them. So therefore,
So the duration is important. to make sure
Yes,
that-
correct.
Okay.
There is also a way to test it, but I'm not medical, vet certified, right? But there is a way to test are they remaining how much toxic inside their body before you can feed them. And of course, I think Captain is using injection,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what does Captain? How do you help?
Captain,
Prevention.
for the heartworm preventions, we are doing pro heart jab yearly. Yeah, like might say Malaysia has too many mosquitoes, so it's very hard to prevent it. So I have seen dogs with what is that?
Heartworm.
Worms.
Yeah.
It's very it's a life thing for them.
Mhm.
Once you gonna, then that's it.
Yeah, so my previous golden, I also rescued one. She was died from heartworm.
Oh no.
So I adopted her on the first day. So on the third day, we noticed something different. We quickly sent it to the vet. Then doctor said that the heartworm already infested her whole heart already. That means that she was found actually in the shelter.
Oh.
So
So you had no idea when you adopted.
there was no idea we adopted.
Yeah.
No idea. I thought that only after a week, after she settled down, I'll bring it to the vet. But
Mm.
apparently it was too late. So the only thing that we can do is euthanize her.
Oh my
That was the hardest thing today. Because there's no chance for survival.
Yeah.
Only torture,
Yeah.
suffer for her. She
Mm.
couldn't eat anymore. So euthanize is the best way for her. And by the way, she looks exactly like Sunny.
Oh my
That's
god.
actually reminds me of her. So I said, I'll do everything for Sunny.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's definitely other options around.
Yes.
Means for you take Next Guard Frontline, but there's also like jabs that are available.
Yeah.
Okay. So good to know that there are actually other options.
Yes,
I
yes,
guess.
yes.
Okay. One thing that I always kind of like I wouldn't say suffer. One thing that I always have to work on is pet parents' guilt. People talk about mom guilt or like that, but like people talk about mom guilt where they feel bad leaving like their kids around and stuff like that. I am definitely feeling a lot of that as I'm planning some of my upcoming holidays and I have to leave my dog Euro at home for a few days. How do you guys actually feel any of these pet parents guilt? And I think especially the question is, how do you manage travels without your dogs with you?
Just cuti Malaysia.
Which cuti Malaysia, which means domestic travels,
Yes.
right? Like by car, then you bring them around or what?
Yeah.
Wait, so all your travels is with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 90% of the
me,
time.
yes,
I don't know.
me.
100% of the time. 100%.
You're not
Otherwise I wouldn't go.
helping with my pet parents guilt here.
I'm still managing my guilt as well.
We
I
all
can't
are.
help with
We
it.
all are.
Yeah.
We can't leave that behind also.
That's why I'm going for outdoor activities now. I don't like beaches, but I have to bring him. I have to go.
So you see them running to the beaches like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yes.
It's worth it.
It's worth
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
And-
Every penny.
I haven't visited all the states in Malaysia, so
You haven't
why
what,
not
sorry?
visit all the states
Oh, okay.
in Malaysia?
No, but okay, what if you really have to travel overseas without your dog?
Yeah, I have actually experienced twice. I
Mm.
have to go because sometimes my parents will not me. Oh, they want to go this travel. So I have to I have to be. It has to be a strong reason for me to go overseas with my
Yeah.
captain. Yeah. So my parents will be one of the reason, and I will send him to my friend place.
Right.
Yeah. So
Like a trusted place, you know that he's comfortable there.
yes, and he will be doing the same routine as well. Yeah, like he will still get his walk daily twice. And because he's on raw diet, so every
Yeah.
morning I have to take out his food from freezer to a chiller.
Yeah.
And all this is I feel troublesome for people. But
Yeah.
since,
Sometimes it's like we can ask our friends to help, but you feel bad.
yes, because of too much of work. Yeah. So but luckily I have one friend that willingly to help and like captain so much. So I'm still okay.
Okay. What about you?
I don't travel. I don't travel. That's the thing. I stay at home, work, Sunny, work,
Yeah.
Sunny. That's it. That's my life. Training,
He
rehab.
loves them.
That's my life, really.
Okay. What have you guys experienced any health scare with Captain or Sunny?
Like they're getting older.
Like, okay, maybe I share a bit. So, like, for me, I just recently had a health scare with Euro. He suddenly lost his appetite. He just stopped eating for 5 days. And then on the fifth, sixth day, he started eating again very, very slowly. But I think for him, a little bit of context is that he has heart enlargement issues. He has heart issues. So it was like an added panic for me because I don't know what was happening. He's 14 years old, turning 14 soon as well. So that was like a major health scare for me. Luckily now he started eating again, but that's also because on the fifth day, when I went to the vet, because he had to be on drips because he wasn't eating. And I asked the vet, like, what's gonna happen? And she basically said that, well, he has to be on drips until he start eating. Otherwise, he'll just be weaker and weaker, and I don't know what will happen. So then I was like, okay, you know what? Like, screw it. We're just gonna go camping. So we went camping, and his entire face just like lit up. And maybe too much information, but that was when after 5 days he finally pooped. And we were so happy. And actually right after that he actually asked for treat, and like he would then the condition become a lot more stable. So that was like a major health scare for me. And during that 5 days as well, I had a lot of questions for myself on like, am I making the right decision? Should I be like force feeding him? Should I change another vet? There's like a lot of questions that was going through my mind as well. So I was just wondering if you guys had any health scare.
For me, because Captain still, I would say, still young, I haven't go to that stage yet.
See.
But I always believe in prevention.
Yes.
So yeah, for example, Captain is a high energy dog. He do a lot of jumping, running. So my concern is always, is your muscle, your legs, or joint okay or not? So to my prevention for him is to build more muscle,
Right.
do more strength exercise, yeah, to prevent that he get hurt. So touch wood, he's still fine.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So, yeah.
My concern will be only on her recent malignant tumor.
Oh no.
That's the one. So already confirmed that her lifespan will be shorter. Confirmed. And the only way to keep her is more supplement and medicine. But there will be a lot of toxic to her body. So what vet mentioning that the best way is that you can actually exclude the medicine, just take supplements. But as I said, she has a very sensitive stomach.
Yeah.
Even supplements also, she couldn't take it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why we have to keep on changing from time to time. So right now, I don't want to push her. We do what we can and let her enjoy the rest of her life lah.
Yeah.
Then the next...
As you said, have fun.
Have fun. Yes, that's the thing. Have fun. Let her do what she wants. Let her be dogs lah, you know,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then the next thing that the concern, like what Dom mentioned also, as our dog grows older, age grows older, muscles is something that is very important. So that's why we had to keep on doing maintenance, like rehab exercise, conditioning, strengthening, all this. Basically, this is something that we do, I would say every day, or like 3 to 4 times a week for us. Of course, there's a time for her to rest so that she will rebuild her new muscles, kind of thing. Yeah.
When you say the strengthening and conditioning exercise, right, what are some exercises that you all do? Can you share some tips with us?
I think because Sunny went to Pawspectives.
Pause rehab.
Okay. So our channel also dedicated to educate people on that also, to share. And we do very basic exercise. Generally,
What
not
are
only
exercises?
So not only is okay. This exercise is generally not only for dogs with heat dysplasia.
Yeah.
Even healthy dogs also can do it. It's just basically sit, stand, sit and stand.
Okay.
That is a simple exercise already.
Actually, sit and stand. Then any pet parent can do that at home at any time.
Anytime.
I see.
Okay, anytime. Just like within 1 or 2 minutes is enough every day.
Okay.
Simple as that. Or basically ask them to stand with 4 legs, lift one of their legs up to build one of the 3 muscles, then another leg, another 3 muscles, so that they are aware of it. So these are some basic exercise that we learn through our physiotherapists also. And of course, what we show in our, her IG is basically also get approved by physiotherapists before we posted it.
Okay, that's a good 2 tip that you
Two
shared,
tip,
right?
yeah.
Okay. What about you, Dom? What are some, because you said muscle is, maintaining muscles, health is very important.
Yeah.
What are some strength and conditioning exercise that you do at home?
We do same like what Mike said.
Mm.
At home, we do simple conditioning exercise with boxes to make sure his posture is right, in shape, and we do running for like the gym. We join for him to run with listen to my command. Yeah, in a way, it's focus training as well. Yeah, so we every day, not every, I wouldn't say every day, few times a week, we do at home, we just ask him, put a box and then ask him to stand on the box with
I see.
2 front legs.
On the box?
Yes. And then I will ask him to turn together with me. So to train his hind legs, there's higher awareness for, because dogs, they know they use more front legs. Their hind legs is not that aware, I would say. So you make sure that they still have their hind legs.
Right.
Make more movement. Yeah, I always do the box exercise.
I see.
It is simple. Their front body has to support their head and neck and everything, but their hind leg has to only support but a tail. That's it.
So they don't always use their hind leg as much as their
Yes,
front leg. So
correct.
all these exercises actually is to train them.
Train their muscle memory awareness that actually you still have hind legs. You have 4 legs. You just use your 2 legs. Basically.
Right.
So I just translating from,
Dog's point of view.
Dog's point of view, okay? That's how I
Yeah.
see it.
But I also know that, I mean, you guys do a lot of like dancing with dog sports and all of that, right? Are these trainings and exercises that you're doing is mainly to help support the dancing with dog, or it's really for any dog? Like all dogs need to have all these basic exercise.
I would say yes. I mean, it helps in what we are doing, our dog sports.
Yeah.
Regardless, dance with dogs, agility or obedience, all this have to do practice this kind of exercise.
So this is like a foundational exercise.
Yes.
Really, all pet parents should be doing with their dog.
Yeah. And easily you can just do it at home.
Yeah. What is one like tip that you have for pet parents in terms of like health or making sure that they are healthy? Could be anything from food, workout.
I would say always observe them, include their emotions, rest time, of course, diets. Yeah, because all this, it reflects how they feel because they can't talk.
Yeah.
So not eating is an obvious sign.
Yes.
But before they stop eating, there might be other signs.
Yeah.
So if you notice earlier, it could prevent better.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Correct.
What about you, son? For you, Mark.
So one tips, right? So this is a little bit disgusting, but I always look at Sunny's poop.
Okay.
Poop is the best
I
indication.
think pet parent, I think it's quite common.
Yeah, that's that. So normal poop is like what? Solid, not too hard, not too soft, and then must be brown color.
This is real talk.
Yeah, it is real talk, really. This is real talk, definitely. So too black indicates something, too reddish indicate another thing, or maybe it's just too much. Sometimes too red
food
indicates
as well,
the food as well, right? Correct. Then another thing I also noticed about their tongue. Tongue also be another indication where it must be pinkish,
Oh, the color of
the tongue, yes.
It.
Yeah, too purple isn't good, too white also isn't good, all this kind of thing. And also excessive drinking, that kind of thing. All these are like basic indication on their daily behavior. So once you notice something is off, don't wait, just go to the immediate nearest vet, get treatment. Don't care first.
That's a great tip. What is one of the biggest misconception people have about being a responsible pet parent? Okay, maybe I'll give you some context. I start first, right? So for me, I think a lot of pet owners think like, oh, I provide food and shelter for my pet, for my dog or cat, and that is enough. But dogs just like us humans, right? We need mental engagement, socializing, emotional care, like you guys bring about. Like all this care needs to be constant. So my dog, as I was sharing, he was going through some digestion issues, a bit of health scare. And every day when he was losing appetite, I was taking note of all the food that he ate. Actually even took note of his poop as well. How much he was drinking and everything, right? And when I brought him to the vet actually asked me, oh, like, how's his activity levels and what he's been eating. So I pulled out my notes and I showed her like, oh, this is the list and everything. And then she was so pleasantly surprised and she said, wow, you take such good care of Euro. But I mean, like, I feel like this is a basic responsibility as pet parents because our pets really rely on us. They, like you said, they can't talk, they can't actually truly express how they're thinking or feeling, but it is our responsibility to ensure that they're healthy and happy, right? So I feel like one big misconception is that giving just food and shelter is not enough. If you want to be a committed pet parent, you have to think of all of these different areas in their life and be 100% fully committed to it. So for me, I think that's the biggest mindset shift that I would like people to have as pet parents. So what about you guys?
I totally agree with you, and I think you did a really good job for a senior dog. But for me, the biggest misconception for responsible pets owner is they underestimated the preparation of bringing a dog into your life. So actually, before you decided to have, okay, now I decided to have a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, oh, border collie, so smart. Some social media, I would say not misleading, but people always think, oh, border collie is so smart, I want to have one. But they don't see how much time, efforts invested to the dog. So before you take a dog, do your research on the size, what breed you like, or the personality,
Yes.
and their future plan for the owner and your dog to do, to get the right one. If let's say you want to have a dog as a companion, you can adopt. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with,
Of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
you still love your dog. Yeah, so it depends what you want, and you have to think about it before you get them into your life.
Yeah. So the problem is you feel a lot of, especially I think during the pandemic, where people were just like, getting dogs left, right, and center, but they're actually not really planning and thinking about it thoroughly
Yes,
before taking a dog, right? Yeah.
that's I think that's the biggest misconception.
Because my biggest misconception will be, it's almost quite related to what Dom said, but it's because I'm more focusing on health, temperament, and character. So, for Sunny, right, people see that Sunny is a calm dog, okay? But honestly, behind her scene, she's playful. What normally people think golden retrievers are playful, affection, but she does show certain reactivity also. So, because this is coming from different backgrounds, so getting a dog is one, but before you're getting a dog, you must also go and actually visit. If you can, understand the puppy, understand from the owner how they were being raised, how their parents looks like, all these things. But this is more into breeding, but I'm not going to touch that. It's not going to touch that. But then the next thing is every single breed has their own health issue.
Yes.
For Goldens, their number one issue is cancer and hip dysplasia. Okay, so unfortunately, she got malignant tumor, so that is one of the cancer already. So something that we can't fix. So even the vet also asked me that, do you know any of the siblings? Because they were trying to say that, asked me to contact them to stop the breeding, but we have no information because she was adopted.
It's adopted, yeah.
So the line will keep on pass on from one person, and the new puppies will hang on to the new owner.
Yeah.
This will go on and on and on. So all this will keep on continue. So I can't say we couldn't really stop it, but what we can do is minimize it. That is the best we can do lah. So that is something that the misconception most
Yeah, which
most people-
basically is if you are planning to adopt, make sure that you also do similar to what you say, do your homework in terms of understanding their background.
I think it's actually both adopting and buying. Whereas both sides, actually they are having the same rule, same foundation. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to talk about like just now you said like just have fun and like build and enjoy the process and the everyday that you have with them, right?
That's the most important.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. So I think I have recently unlocked a core memory with my dog. I think I shared that, when he went to the camping trip, I literally can see they cannot
It's
talk,
different, right?
but you can see from their face, like it's just like
Body language,
yeah, it
how
just
they
lights
enjoy,
up.
right?
They're
Be
like-
free, right?
Yeah. So I want to ask you all, what is one core memory or unforgettable memory that you have with Captain and Sunny?
Oh, for me, definitely is traveling as well. The first time when he was still after the pandemic, open,
Yeah.
we can get to travel. We bring him to an island in JB, and that was his first time traveling in the car, included our Scott by and rest.
How long was the drive?
7 hours. So it's a good experience because through the experience I get to know him better. He can quietly stay in the car for 7 hours.
That is quite epic. 7 hours in the
Yeah.
car, yeah.
And then his first speedboat ride, you can see he smiled like he enjoyed the breeze, like that. Yeah, you can tell that.
Do we have a
he
picture
loved
of
it.
that?
Yeah, we have it. And then when he reached the beach, he just ran like nobody. He was like zooming. He's like, okay, he's just being a dog, Yeah, this is where he's supposed to be. Yeah, I know he was digging because he's going to the park every day. He doesn't do digging. It's a dog thing.
Yeah.
That in the beach, he's just digging a hole and just put himself inside.
So
It's like,
cute.
okay, you're so happy. He's
Yeah.
expressing himself.
His happiness, yeah.
Yeah. So that's was my first time. And I will keep continuing doing that.
Yeah.
Take him to more places, explore.
Amazing. What about you?
I think my one also with one of our trip also to an island.
Uh-huh.
She took her first ferry. She was with me because we actually went in the group. So we have people who took speedboat, while some of us had to drive vehicle because we had to take our bags and everything. So Sunny was with me, and we are in the car. I can see that as soon as we reached on top, we actually head on to the ferry already. The port, her mood all showed up. She feels like she wants to jump off to the water. I'm like, please calm down. Please calm down. You have your chance. So as soon as we settled down, we went to the beach. I just say, go free. She just rushed to the water. I just said, I don't care. Bath later. Go and play.
Yeah.
Just be a dog. Then she just running around, jumping around, going to the seawater, play with friends and everyone. Free to be free as a dog lah. Roll into the sand, do whatever that she wants. So that's the best moment I can have.
So, well, thank you so much for sharing all of these very, very heartwarming stories with us and for sharing everything so openly. I really, really enjoyed my time talking to other fellow pet parents. And for me, I think the biggest takeaway today is it really doesn't matter where your pet come from or what their background is, whether adopted or like since puppy, right? I think what truly matters is after that, how do you build this strong bond as pet parents and with your dog? And every day, we actually have the chance to create something so special with them, right? And I think that's just so beautiful. No matter how ordinary it may seem to you or to other people, the bond is something that is so irreplaceable. Also, the other important thing that I learned is that as pet parents, we don't really have to be perfect. we are all also just learning. We are all also on our own journey to learn. The main thing is to be present, to be committed. And I think what I really love is this community that we have. We learn together as a community, right? Even as I'm suffering from pet parents guilt, even more after talking to the both of you. But at least I learned like all the other things as well. So thank you once again for sharing your hearts with us. I hope all of you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much, and see you in the next episode.